I get a lot of how do I get paint out of this. The first thing is to remember that you can't always, some things are just ruined. Now, if you get gloss paint or acrylic onto anything or emulsion, the quicker you get to it, the better. So depending on what the solvent is, emulsion paint, if you get paint on something, get it under the tap as fast as you can. Don't let it dry, keep it wet, and you'll probably get it out. Acrylic, do not let it dry, because once it's dry, the chances of you getting out are extremely slim indeed, if nil. If I got acrylic on something, I wouldn't bother. If I got gloss on something and it dried, I wouldn't even bother, to be fair. I might try with emulsion, but I wouldn't expect it to come all out. So the trick is to get to anything before it dries and get to it with the right solvent. So acrylic or emulsion paint, just straight under the tap. Get water on it and rinse it off. You should get it all out. If you get to it quickly, it should all come out, all of it. Gloss paint, you need to get to it before it has dried, and you use white spirit or whatever's, the stuff you use to thin paint thinners. Should get it all out, but you might need to really go for it. Once it's dry, it is worth trying brush cleaner. You can try paint stripper. Now, originally, the old efficient methylene chloride paint stripper was far too strong because it would dissolve the material. Modern paint strippers aren't as strong. If you don't mind ruining the top, because I think it's ruined anyway, you could try paint stripper, but it may well not work and it may burn a hole in the fabric depending on what paint stripper and what fabric. Or you could just keep it as a painting top, which, to be fair, is what I tend to do. Most people I know who do decorating have ended up with just a set of decorating clothes. Never start painting in anything you want again. Always, when you're doing DIY or rough jobs, put on clothes you don't mind ruining, because accidents happen and you can't get things back to normal. Not always. In fact, with that, probably not at all. Sometimes it's an accident. You brushed against wet paint but yeah, like I said, if you're doing decorating, wear clothes you don't care and buy some. You can buy very cheaply as well zip-up overalls made out of stuff, which keeps the worst off your decorating clothes. And then once they've got paint on them, that's it. They're now decorating or garden clothes, and away you go. Sorry, I know it's not what you want to hear, but